Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now, when we left off, we had a rather rage-inducing time of things when we were fighting Orm the Black. Yes, he was a rather, well, should we just say, tough individual to take care of, and I am very happy he is out of the way now. So, as we can see here, we have returned to Horik, and we are going to be telling him that Ulf will not testify against us at the Assembly. Glad to hear that. Did you improve your relations with the Jarls of my kingdom? Current good relations? No, I need more time. Yes, I do need more time. I didn't know that we had to return to this guy to actually continue the quest. I was just at Riba, and I thought to myself, oh, we're gonna go and speak to the king, because he was right there. So, okay, well, ooh, what's going on here? The days get longer and the bony grip of winter loosens. Green leaves crown the trees once more. Oh, that's excellent. So we're no longer going to be losing a huge amount of morale because it's winter. So hopefully with that, we will also be able to find some additional vassals as well so that we can speak to them. How many vassals does he have? I'm actually not entirely sure about that, but we may as well check at this little settlement over here. Aha! Oh, never mind. That's Ragnarsson himself. Well, he's not going to be very happy with us, that's for sure, so I'm not going to be speaking to him, and I suppose we'll just head on to the next settlement over. Oh my goodness. Okay, that guy is not liking us one bit. Now, let's see if there's anyone here. That would be amazing. Yes, there we go. We have someone. Isn't this the guy that we spoke to the north? Maybe they just have the same surname. That is potentially the case. I know your name. Oh dear. Okay, he's got 0. I'd like to ask permission. Yes, there we go. Okay, so he's actually giving us permission, so that's wonderful to recruit any fellows right here. Oh. No. I don't want to, because I don't want to really get any allegiances yet, because I have no clue whether I'm actually going to be making my own faction immediately anyway, so I'm going to say I'm not interested, but I'd like to... I would really like to get another task. What if I just continue... If I continue asking him, he actually does give us something, so that's really, really good. Okay. I intend to pass by. Yes, why not? Let's do it. Delivering another letter. Well, I suppose that will give us a good chance to fight a couple more naval battles as well. I will not show the entire journey, of course. We are going to be, well, moving along at a pretty swift pace here. So now let's just take a look. So I believe we need to deliver it to this fellow here of the Kingdom of East Engel, and he is believed to be at this area here. So if we use that and find out where it is. Oh my. Oh, it's actually not too far away. There it is. It's right there. Okay. Well, we can actually go over to Dunwich very, very easily indeed. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. And on the way there, we can speak to this fella. Yes, you should inquire with the Riba Portmaster about this matter. We are going to be going over there and doing that. And let's make sure that we don't put our foot in it like we already have quite a few times. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go into the refuge. Oh dear. Manage the garrison. Okay, well, yeah. The ramshackle prison at your refuge is not very secure. No, it isn't. But we are going to be putting in quite a few of these guys. I think all of them, actually. We're going to be putting in some sailors, peasant women, ruffians, and we're going to be just taking the guys that have shields. Okay, so young warriors are good. Frisian warriors? Well, I'll put them in. Why not? Spearmen? Wait, they're actually good, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, so we need 27. We need to make 27 spaces, so I suppose I could just lose a couple of these guys. Frisian veterans, they're the highest level that we can currently get, so that is quite nice to keep, I would say. And so I suppose we'll just lose more of these freeholders down to 27. There we go. So, at least, we have a couple of guys in there. 44, not bad. Obviously, if one of the vassals decides to siege against us, which is unlikely at this time, but you never know. You never know. There could be things that happen these times. So, let's head in. And we will be strolling through the town and making our way over to the Portmaster. I do believe that is him all the way over there. Yes, that's that shady fellow that told us about the book that we had to get from one of the monasteries. in the land of England, of course. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least we have a really good... Oh my, yes. Look at how grand we look with Orm's armor on. The armor of a dead man. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit too morbid. Okay, well, whatever the case, we are going to be inquiring about Atli Eriksson.
Why do you always talk so loudly? Well, you know me. I'm a good source of information, but everything has a price.
He gives you a strange look.
Listen carefully. This info is especially valuable. We are talking about the number 2 man in Denmark, Sigurd. How about 12,000 pennies? Do you have this kind of money? If not, perhaps you could do me a little favor instead. I have a client who needs to move some furs to Dublin. Why wouldn't you take the furs for me? In return, I will give you the information.
Oh, 12,000, no. We'll take the skins. Thank you very much.
Glad to hear it. Go to Dublin and deliver the furs to a man named Hogney. He is the merchant there. You will find him easily. I would suggest to carry other goods which can be sold in these distant lands. Once you return here with the receipt, you will get your information.
He sounds like a very shady character, does he not? And I do believe his voice has changed since the last time we saw him. I do apologize about that, but you never know. Maybe he's had some sort of vocal cord transfer. Yeah, no, that's definitely not going to happen. But still, that's my excuse for it. It happens. Maybe not. Okay, so let's just head on here. Oh my. Try and avoid these fellows, try and avoid the stronger units. I did actually see, at one point when I was traveling back, yes, these guys. Do you see these guys? Look at that. Danish Vikings, 18 elites among them. Now, I would love to be able to tackle these guys, but we only have 27, but we might be able to do it. I'd love to do it, but I don't think it's going to be very wise, considering we need to deliver these furs and deliver this message as well. So, what are we going to do here? Okay, so where is this? This is no doubt going to be Ireland. It's probably going to be Ireland, or aka Hibernia. Yes, there it is, Port of Dublin. So let's go over there. And wait a minute, we need to go to Dunwich first, I do believe. Let's make sure we're making good time. We are getting, ooh, a moderate breeze. That's meaning that we're going to be very, very quick indeed. Let's see if we can actually get a naval battle going on. Oh, no, that's a fisherman. Ah, okay. No such luck this time around then. Maybe if we set sail again and don't actually, well, travel across land, it might be a good idea. Well, we've repaired our ship, which I suppose is good, and I suppose we will now head on to this settlement here. Hagalisdun? Hagalisdun? Oh my goodness. No. No, I say. To that pronunciation. Yes. Okay, oh, wait a minute, is that him? That might be. Oh, no, he's accompanying someone. That must... Ah, there we go. There he is. Is that him? I believe that's him. I hope so. No, it appears it is not. Wow, okay. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. We know who it is now. It's not any of these people. Ah. That's not him, is it? Yes, that is him. Yes. Okay, good. Wonderful. So we can just head in here and speak to him. I do believe he's going to be in the Lord's Hall. Isn't he? Or is he outside and I... Ah, no, there he is. Wonderful. Okay, that was a little bit confusing, I gotta say. There was quite a few vessels outside. Wow. Okay. So, let's have a look here. I would like permission to recruit. Yes, there we are. Thank you very much. And I also bring a message. And that has improved our standing with the Jarl by 5. Which is good. Now we only need to get 10 more with that fellow, and then we'll be able to have a much better time of things right here. So, let us leave. And now I'm wondering what we should do. Should I travel around the entirety of the south of England here and then head up to Dublin, or should I just go all the way across? But even then, I don't think I'd be able to get over there without a boat. So, it appears that I will have to take the long way round, I suppose? That appears to be the case at least. And we might indeed even be able to get a really nice naval battle going on. So, without further ado, I will be cutting away. And once I have found a significant party to take on, nothing like the elite Vikings, but hopefully something similar to that, then, of course, I will cut back. Okay, so we are approaching the port of Dublin, and we are now about to apparently deliver 5 heads of cattle to Jarl Olaf for some unknown reason. I have no idea why that happened, but nevertheless, it happened, and we will just agree to disagree, I suppose. So let us head in to the port, and we do need to repair our ship. We had quite a couple of issues. Yes, as you can see, 307 pennies just to repair it. Wow. Okay, it was quite a long while, as you can probably see. So, now, where are we heading to? I just need to refresh myself right here. Wait a minute. Trading in furs. Aha. Local merchant. Aha. Okay, so, local merchant. We need to head in here then, no doubt. So, let us... Oh, I was about to say, let's save just beforehand, but I think this crashing has actually stopped now, so I think we can quite confidently head in to stroll through the town, and hopefully we'll be able to find a merchant named Hogney. Now, I'm not... Egil the Weaponsmith? Wow, that's a pretty common name then, apparently. Interesting. So, what we need to do is we need to find the merchant, and... no, that's the mead hall. I do believe it's going to be one of these little accommodations here. Probably this one? No. Oh my goodness, no! Why? Why is it so difficult to find the merchant? Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Hopefully it will just be around here somewhere. Do bear in mind that the merchant previously was on the docks, so maybe it's going to be similar here. Okay, so I found the merchant, as you can probably see here, and remarkably enough, I do believe I spawned in here. Didn't I spawn in here and then I just walked straight on because that's what I assumed we would go to, but in actuality it's right here, right to the left. So if you are indeed playing alongside me, then you haven't gotten this far, which is improbable of course, but still, if you haven't, then this is where the merchant is, and we are now going to be appearing to wait for some time, which is rather unfortunate. As it is a late night, of course, it is probable that he was closed. Goodness me. Well, at least our troops did get a little bit of a refresher, and they did give us 4 morale as a result. This looks much better, I have to say. I like the daytime. Okay, so let's head into the merchant. Hello. You have been very difficult to track down, my friend. If I was a more brutal Viking, then I would probably strike you down right now, but I actually require something from you. So, let's see. Hogney, the portmaster of Riba, sends these furs to you. Finally, I spent weeks waiting for this delivery. Thanks, but do not expect a tip. It has come very late. Anything else? What? Okay, that appears to be it. Really? I'm gonna strike you down anyway. Really? Come on. Don't expect any kind of tip? Well, of course I wouldn't. Don't tell me that I have to make my way all the way back now. Probably that is the case. Wait a minute, where is it? Your mission has failed? Why has it failed? You have 0 days to finish this quest? Is that why? Is that because I took too long to get there? No, surely not. I don't think so. Is that true? No. Is it just because this guy isn't actually giving us what we require? That's what it is, I do believe. Okay, so let us sail from the port once again. Oh no! I don't want to sail all the way around again. Oh, can I make my way back a different way? Wait a minute. Can I actually pay to just be transported all the way around? Like, if I could just click on Riba right now, then that would be amazing. But if you see what that actually does, now you'll see that the boat that the player uses does not especially have automatic movement. Does it? No. As you see, it just heads into the port of Inis Mon right here, and you're not able to head all the way around, which is really unfortunate. Really quite unfortunate. So I'm going to have to cut away once again and make my way around the entirety of England, because as far as I'm aware, because the boat has a physical presence, you're only allowed to port into particular towns. For example, this one right here. And then if you travel to London, your boat won't be there. It will still be at Caer Diff right here. So, yeah, I do believe we will require a little bit more journey time. Okay, so we've eventually made our way back to the Portmaster at Riba? Is it Riba? Perhaps that is it. Now, we are going to be, yes, giving him the news that we have given the skins to Hogni, and hopefully he will tell us where Atli Eiriksson is. I like doing business with you. Well, Atli Eiriksson is in Northverja. At least that's what one of his men told a frisky woman here. Apparently, Atli carries something important that needs to be hidden, for now. He has gone to hide in a cave on the north coast of Northverja, near Hordaland. Oh my goodness. Thank you. What else do you need? Not much. I do want to build a ship, though, at some point. That would be wonderful. Maybe, seeing as I was in England, I should have done some raiding. That would have been a pretty nice idea, but yes, I think for now, what does it mean? Where is it? The Portmaster from Riba gave you the location of Atli's cave, near Hordaland. Go there to recover Bodo's letter. Is that in the north over here? No. Oh. Oh, okay. It's actually a very far distance away by the looks of things. So let us take a look and show it on the map. Okay, it's going to be in Scotland? Never mind. It's going to be actually in a place that I didn't even see. Oh my... Okay. This map is actually bigger than I anticipated. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's not too bad. We can actually make our way there right now, which is excellent. So, let us head in. See the ships. We want to repair ours, because it does have a little bit of damage. And now we will be sailing from the port. And I do believe we can actually make our way over there very, very quickly indeed. So, where is the port that we can go to? Ah, here we go. Over here. So, wait a minute. Where are we? We are all the way over there. Okay, so if we find a nice straight line, I do believe this is now a straight line, so click on this. There we go. And now we will go all the way there. Very, very fast indeed. As you can see, look at that. Look at our ship go all the way. Oh, yes. And we have already arrived. That is how quick we can travel. I love it. Very nice indeed. So, now, can I recruit any men? No. Cannot recruit any men here, so that means that I need to find the leader of the Kingdom of Northverja. Yes. Okay, ignore that. Ignore it. Okay, let's head on over to a village, and I do believe this is going to... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to just say that I hope we don't have to do any fighting, because I really do not want to go all to these village elders and say, hey, can you give me some troops? Because I don't actually have that much money, and if I have to bribe them, or if I have to give them a lot of cash, then I'm actually going to run out of money to pay my troops. So, yeah, this is going to be quite tricky. Quite tricky indeed. So, let us make our way over to Odin's cave, and we'll see what... Oh! Oh my. Okay, that's a lot of guys. That is a lot of guys. Oh my goodness. I actually thought they were going to attack us for a second there. Thank goodness they did not. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is fine. This is completely fine. As you can see, we're actually getting a pretty significant amount of wages at the moment. Nothing in comparison to what we could potentially have right now, but of course upon buying my new armor, or shall we say the armor that is no longer useful to us, unless we are going to give it to one of our companions, which might be a good idea before we head in here, because otherwise we're going to have a great deal of difficulty. Is this the guy? King Eirik? Maybe that is him. Who knows? Well, whatever the case, I do believe... Who are we going to give this to? Who likes us the most? Ejor likes us the most, but Bodo has been really good. Brunhild generally needs to stay alive, so I think we'll give it to her, but she doesn't have... Wait a minute. She doesn't have the strength, does she? So I could just give her this instead. And this is... Oh no, this is only 6 strength. Okay, wonderful. So she can actually use that. There we go. And let's upgrade... Who are we going to upgrade? Let's upgrade Reginald. He does appear to be the highest level here. So let's give him this. Yeah, that's actually better than what he had. And I do believe we will leave it at that. because these guys no doubt have exactly the same or better than what we are currently using. So, Odin's Cave. We are approaching it, and I'm just going to save, just in case something happens. And now, it states, the smell of the sea is pervasive in this area, and the rumble of the waves crash against the cliffs, resonating in your head like thunder. There is a path, very narrow at the end of a beach, where you distinguish traces of men. It is a difficult way that only you can follow. So you order your people to wait behind. No! While you investigate. I hate going by myself. I'm so bad. Okay, let's approach. Please no Orm the Black. Please no Orm the Black. Oh! Wait a minute. No, we have Egil here as well as Bodo. Okay. So I suppose that's always a good thing. That's not too bad. The mouth of a rock opens before you. All around is cold stone, and you behold graven marks in a language you do not know. What surprises and treasures are hidden here? You feel the tension with every step that you take. I'm hoping that I can just read these fast enough. As you advance, you find there is a light inside. It seems it is not as deserted as you thought. Now do bear in mind that my stamina right now is already tired because we are wearing heavy armor. I really should have disabled that, I do believe. Well, whatever the case, let's hope that Egil and Bodo are going to do a good job. Oh! Hello! I don't mean any harm. Do you mean harm to me? Yes, you do. Okay, let's do it. Whoa, 54 damage? That's how much damage we were able to do with Orm's sword. Do you see what I mean now? About how powerful that guy was? Goodness me. Look at that. We're able to do that much damage when we were just doing absolutely atrocious damage to him. And this is exactly the same guy. Oh dear. It's another Orm. It's another Orm. Take him down. That's a bodyguard Huskarl. Bodo, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. He's been shot in the face and now he cannot move. Look at this. It's gone right through his face. No! Whatever will we do, Bodo? I need your help. I'm exhausted, as you can see by my stamina. Oh no. Okay, they're actually unable to do any damage to me, so I suppose I could just stand here. Oh no, I can't. Of course not. Okay, it appears I'm just going to have to swing at them and see what I can do, but it appears this might be the end. You can only inflict half damage and you cannot run, of course not. Yeah, we're dead, I do believe. We are dead because of this stamina. Oh, at least give me more stamina. I do believe that needs to be patched a little bit. Maybe reduce the amount of stamina that you lose. Because, really? Come on. I just walked, I don't know, 20 feet. And I basically didn't have any problems whatsoever before. I don't know. But I suppose we are wearing some very heavy armor. And that is a... Well, that's a very good point. We are wearing heavy armor, so... Well... Whatever, we're going to be disabling stamina because really, come on, getting tired after 20 feet, we're supposed to be the most fit man in the entire world. And I'm actually just going to save before we head in, just to save that option that we just did, just changed. And now we can approach it without too many difficulties, and hopefully we will not get tired after only a few steps. So, yes, it appears this is the time which we will be disabling our stamina. Really quite a shame, to be honest, because I was actually hoping that we'd be able to keep our stamina on for the entire time that we're playing this series, but yes, as you saw, it actually resulted in us being almost unable to be able to kill any of these guys, so yeah. That's really unfortunate, I've got to say. So, let's try to defend our companions here a little bit better than we did last time, because Egil got taken out pretty fast. Okay, that's Bodo. I don't want to attack Bodo, that's for sure. And that's Egil as well. I'm getting mixed up because they don't have the icons above their heads. Well, at least we now don't have to worry about stamina, and we just have to worry about this Huskarl that is currently going to attack us. Ow. Yeah, he still hurts us. And Egil got taken out by him. Not good. Okay, come on, take him down. Come on. He's semi-conscious. Okay. Oh, that's what happened to him before. And that's also what happened to us right now. Why do they put an Orm-type fellow here? Can I just ask that? I know that I slightly raged in the last video, and if you can spot it, then good on you. But, wow. Okay. putting the exact same copy of Orm the Black here, while we have companions that are not exactly the greatest fighters right now. I mean, they're very good in a group, and they're able to, well, take on normal units, but really, taking on an Orm-type unit, that's a little bit much, isn't it not? Well, yeah, I did say a couple of things about Brytenwalda back in the day, where the difficulty did spike up every now and again. When you were fighting in those secret caves, if you weren't the greatest of fighters, like I am obviously not, then, you know, you had a difficult time. You had a pretty tricky experience, and I've got to say that this is exactly the same. Oh my goodness. Okay, the best thing we can do right now is charge. Oh, really? I actually got shot by one of their archers. I cannot believe that. For 30 damage? Orm wouldn't have taken 30 damage, that's for sure. Okay. Well, let's do this. I think we can do this if we just be incredibly aggressive. Wait a minute, who's who here? I don't even know. That's Bodo. Oh, no, that's Bodo right there. I killed the young warrior, and did they kill the Huskar? I think they killed the Huskar. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, I was about to complain even more. Oh my goodness. I do apologize for my complaining, but seriously. Oh, wow. Okay, so it appears that what we needed to do was actually just charge at those units. That appears to be the way to go here. So, now we just have to explore this area, and hopefully there won't be any more Orm units for us to fight. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I don't know about you, but is this not a little bit too much? Is that not a little bit too much? Seriously. Come on, guys. Ah, I don't want to reduce my difficulty. Okay. Well, after the first wave of units, I will cut back. Okay, so I'm hopeful that this time we will be able to do it. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you say you were going to cut back when you finished the first wave? Well, yes, I did. However, I have not been able to get past the first wave because these guys are too difficult. Now, I don't believe that you should have to reduce your difficulty because of the odds. Because of odds like this. I feel as though you should be able to play the game as you want to play it, because that is what Mount Blade is all about, is it not? That is about doing what you want to do. It's a free-roaming game, it's an open-world game, and you want to choose what you want to choose. And I want to choose to play with the highest difficulty that I can, and I want to be able to win this particular battle. So hopefully, if I'm able to distract this bodyguard enough... Yes, there we are, thank you. For our companions to stay alive... Yeah, Bodo is incredibly useless. Really? He is so useless. Look at this guy. He's just unconscious right here. Semi-conscious. Has received many blows. I really don't think he's received many blows. He's received like one blow. Okay, well, whatever the case, we're going to be heading on over here. I'm a little bit frustrated right now, because I've been trying this for quite some time, and if I'm not able to do it, then it's a huge waste of my time, and I would really like to progress with the story. I want to know what happens, of course. Like you do, I would assume. So, yeah, I really don't want to reduce the difficulty, because if I continue to get stuck on this particular thing right here, then it's just going to end up that we have to. And I don't think a mod or expansion should have to force you to do that to progress. But of course... Yeah, saying that, I have a feeling that it doesn't really matter because, well, look at the odds, okay? We're against some pretty reasonable units right here. Among them, another bodyguard that just took out Egil, so we are basically alone right now against a huge amount of units, and I'm not entirely sure whether I'll be able to do this. So, if my shield holds out, then I will be able to, but if my shield does not, or if I get cornered, then we're going to have difficulties. Like, for example, right now, these barrels are completely destroying me. So, yes. Oh dear. Like that. Okay. And, yeah, 54 damage. So, As you can probably see, even without the stamina on, it is literally, I wouldn't say impossible, because I'm pretty sure someone with better skill than I would be able to get by this with our damage multipliers, because I'm actually going to show you my damage multipliers right now, because some of you don't believe I play on the, well, normal damage modifiers and the combat AI being on good and so forth, but really, come on. I mean, it shouldn't have to be modified. I shouldn't have to put it on easiest. I mean, seriously, I shouldn't have to put it on easiest. I should be able to just do this, but for some reason, they only allow you to spawn in with 2 of your companions. Why can't I take Reginald? Why can't I take Brunhild in with me? I mean, if all of our companions are joining, then I would say that we have a very good chance of winning that. And, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stop my rant right now, because, yeah, I do believe you know what is coming. I'm gonna be ending this episode off here. I feel as though it's not a very good idea to play if you're frustrated. I'm a little bit frustrated, I gotta say. I do admit that. Usually I don't show it, but these times, they are quite testing, suffice it to say. And I do believe next time on Viking Conquest, we will either succumb to reducing our damage multipliers, which I really don't want to do, because you really shouldn't have to. You should be able to play the game on whatever difficulty you want, and you should be able to succeed with even a little bit of difficulty, you know? I think it should take about 10 tries on the highest difficulty, and then that's it. But it's taken me a lot more, and I don't know. I just feel as though I shouldn't have to do that. Because, yeah, I feel as though it should be able to be done by one person, and I feel as though the duels should be done in such a way as to give the player a little bit of an advantage, just to make sure that they are able to progress and not have to die over and over. But by all means, let me know in the comments whether you guys are also having difficulties with the expansion, and, of course, the curve of the difficulty as well, because it appears to me that at the start, it was all fine. Like, the difficulty was perfectly fine, it was very nice and even, we had an equal chance of losing and an equal chance of winning. But now it's started to, shall we just say, climb rather considerably, and it feels like I'm climbing Mount Everest. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.